Hey you guys, so today I am back with another tinted serum for you. This one is the L'Oreal Paris True Match Nude Hyaluronic Tinted Serum. And I wanted to go for it with this one because after I filmed the Typology serum for you guys, it was really bothering me that I didn't have anything to compare that product to. Now, that said, this is not entirely comparable and we'll get into that towards the end of the video, but I wanted to do exactly what I did for you in that video here. Because it's a tinted serum, it is not a foundation. It's not gonna wear like a foundation. So I'm not doing my standard time-stamped wear test, but I am gonna walk you guys through the 4 things that I always look at. The consistency, the level of coverage, we'll kind of talk about the wearability, and then comparison, and that's when we're gonna get into how this isn't quite comparable to the Typology, but it is a tinted serum that's currently on the market if that is something that you're looking for. So I've already got my base products on, like I always do. Those will be linked down below for you. Tinted serum, so consistency here again, we have that eyedropper. We're seeing a theme here. It's gonna be very, very liquidy. Going in here on the back of my hand, you can see we've definitely got very liquidy consistency. Even more liquidy, I would say, than the Typology, and that is down to the ingredients and the skincare that's in the product, which again, we'll get into that more when we go into the comparison later in the video. So I'm going to apply this pretty much the same way, kind of tapping it onto my face first and then going in with a brush, and that way we don't lose as much of it into the bristles. And again with this, the technique is kind of a pat and push motion as opposed to like a press and swirl. So I've worn this for about a week now, and one thing I have noticed is that it takes more of this product than it did of the Typology to achieve coverage. And coverage here, let's go ahead and talk about that as I'm finishing up my cheeks. Coverage here is gonna be light. More than sheer, but less than medium. And you're getting a really nice skin-like finish. I don't think this is as dewy as the Typology, and again, that's down to the ingredients that are in the product. But you can see I'm getting a nice evening out of my skin tone where I usually have that redness. A little bit of the veins there on my chin and cheek are still kind of peeking through, but overall, it's creating a really nice even finish, just like the other serum. So that's that totally on. You can see it just kind of gives me a very well-rested appearance, but not as dewy, again, as the Typology serum that we use. So for this one, I'll definitely be going in with some liquid or cream blush and a radiant finishing powder just to kind of take this up a notch to a daily wearable look. So let's talk wearability while you guys kind of check this out on my skin, see how it looks. It's a tinted serum. It's not a foundation. So it's not designed to hold up for a full day of wear the way that a foundation is. That's not to say it won't last you throughout the day, but my experience with my oily skin is that it's going to break down the product a lot faster, even with a setting powder, than it would a standard foundation. Now, that said, I do have friends who have dry skin or dry to combination skin, and some of these more skincare-based, extra fluid consistency, lighter weight foundations, tinted serums, what have you, they love them. And they find that they last without breaking down or wearing down on their face throughout the day. So if that is your skin type, then these are probably gonna be right up your alley and you're not gonna have any problem getting them to last for you throughout the day. Okay, so let's run into our comparisons here. And all I have to compare this to is that Typology serum from my previous video. So let's dive into that. Cost-wise, the Typology is more expensive. This, I think, is about half the price. I'll link both of them down below. You can go and check those out. For curious minds, I am in shade 1/2 to 2, which is a very light, just very light. Shade 1/2 to 2, light. Okay, so the biggest difference between this and the Typology, other than price point, are those skincare ingredients that are in it. This is made up with 1% hyaluronic acid. That is the primary selling point in this, that hyaluronic acid ingredient in the tinted serum. So again, we're seeing that skincare married to makeup. In the Typology serum, the main ingredients in it that were touted for their skincare benefits were vitamin C, olive squalene, and aloe. So those ingredients also, I think, are what make the Typology a little bit thicker consistency. Remember when this was running down the back of my hand, I said it's a little bit more liquidy than the Typology. I think that has a lot to do with that. I also would be willing to guess that that has something to do with the increased radiance that I see on my skin with the Typology more so than this one. In terms of how long they last on my skin, like I said, I've been using this one for about a week for you guys. I don't really notice a difference. They're tinted serums full of skincare, so they both break down pretty quickly for me, but I think I prefer the Typology, as I said, just because of that radiance. And I don't know if you saw my Instagram post about it, but the days that I was wearing that Typology serum, I got compliments on my skin like I never have any other time in my life. So that's gonna be it for today's review. Like I said, no time-stamped wear test because it's just not fair to do that to a tinted serum. But I did find you guys something else on the market that you can check out if that is the type of product that you're looking for. So thank you so much for watching. As always, you know how much I appreciate you and your viewership, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye-bye.